Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Big Daddy.
Thanks for joining us today. Today is Wednesday and we are headed to Shreveport for a doctor's appointment of mine. I'm going to see my pain doctor. I have the Medtronic pain pump in my abdomen and we're going to see him today. He'll probably up my dose sorry, Louisiana roads. He'll probably up my dose a little bit and make sure everything's set for my refill surgery for next month. So that's what we're looking at today. But unfortunately, we have to go all the way to Shreveport from that appointment. So I get to go spend the morning at Big Daddy's work. It's going to be a long, hard day on me. But I'm going to spend the morning at his work and then we'll leave from his work to go home because it doesn't make sense for him to drive an hour to work, an hour back home to get me, and then back that same direction and past his work and keep going. So it would be a lot. And so I'll just go with him and then we leave his work. We just keep going in that same direction. Anyway, that's what we're up to today. Come along with us. I have no idea what we might end up doing today or stopping or doing whatever, but I think first of all we're going to get gas at Sam's. Right, Big Daddy?
That's right.
Gotta have gas so you won't make it out of town. We just made it to town. Yeah. So we always get gas here at Sam's. That's Big Daddy's preferred place to get gas. And even his favorite gas pump.
That's right, number 9.
He said that one day and I was like, what? Anyway, he's going to get gas and then we'll get on the road. We got one more stop after this. Let's get our drink on. Anyway. Let's stop and get our drink for the day. Anyway, I'll be bored out of my mind at his work. I literally had nothing I could bring to do while I sat at his work today. And I was just like, what am I going to take to do? And finally, I remembered a crochet kit I have that has the tube yarn in it. And so I grabbed that. I think I might have found 2 of them, actually. I found those and threw in my bag because everything I needed a pattern for, hopefully the pattern is in those kits. Hopefully I can read the pattern. But I didn't want to have to, I don't know. I didn't, because my other patterns are all online. And so I didn't want to have to try to bring something electronic to be able to get to my patterns. I don't know, big long deal. Anyway, so we're headed out and we'll take you along with us today. When I walked in the door right here, I immediately recognized that. And I was like, is that mine? They said, yeah. It was in the tree house at our house. The kids had it in their treehouse for years, and the treehouse is still standing, and that was still in there, and so he got it out and brought it up here. He's gonna hang it up somewhere on a pole, fix a pole, and put it on it. But it rings loud. It was in my kids' treehouse for years and years. One of them might want it. So I've got it cleaned up in here. Ping pong tables folded up. They're getting some new equipment in here, actually. They had someone that's donating a lot for some equipment. It's Big Daddy's teas. He drinks that Lipton Diet Citrus tea. Oh. He likes that mess, so those are his. So this is the gym, and they'll be getting new equipment in here, so that's good. But this view, I just can't not ever get over this view. It is so beautiful. Yeah, he had told me someone came through and decided to donate them new gym equipment. I said, did they feel sorry for that rusty mess y'all got up there? Some of that's rusty, rough looking. He said, I guess so. So, anyway, the bad thing about it is no restroom in this building. Have to go to the main building to go to the restroom. There's my sweet man in there already working, and we just got here. That's two of his posters from the Rougarou Fest. He's got some more at home that just needs to be framed. We don't have frames for them. That's two 2020 and 2021. I don't know, he's got 2 or 3 of them at home too that need to be framed. Every year he gets a new poster for the Rougarou Fest in Louisiana. Well, we made it to my doctor's appointment. We're a few minutes late because we got stopped by a train in Bossier before we crossed over the rivers of Shreveport. We sat at that train for a very long time. And my appointment was at 2:30 and they close at 3. So it's kind of a race to get here, but we're here. We're here and waiting. Actually, Big Daddy dropped me off at the door. I have on my yellow shirt that says, it's a beautiful day to crochet, with the pink Llama. I like it. I had on a hoodie this morning, but it got really warm at Big Daddy's work. I ended up going and getting in the car and slept, and I woke up so hot. Anyway, it's been a long day. And we just got to Shreveport. So, yeah, I'm hurting really bad today. I think it's just because it's been a long day and I ended up I didn't sleep last night, and then at Big Daddy's work, I was just falling asleep. And he's got this little bitty tiny couch in his office that doesn't even come up very far on your back. And so finally I told him, I said, I'm about to get in the car and lay the seat back and sleep a little bit. He thought I was crazy, but I did it. My eyes just would not stay awake. So anyway, he parked the car, so he's coming up in a second. And I did give the receptionist, Miss Brenda, one of the pins I made, and she loved it. She thought it was just like beautiful, so so I don't know, it's just always nice to get somebody's take on it that, you know, knows nothing about what you do or anything like that. So anyway, she liked the pen. And when we leave here, we're going to get something to eat. I know, because we are both starving. I'm so hungry. I'm nauseated because my stomach is so empty. And when my stomach is so empty, it starts pulling on the balloon of my feeding tube in my stomach. It starts trying to digest it, and it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. Anyway, I'm having a very stiff day and trying to make the best of it anyway. But I'm glad you all came along with us today. Just looking out the window. It's a parking garage over there. And then I'm just in this little room. Oh, there we go. This hospital area is huge. Like, this is connected to the hospital. You can walk from, it's like a tunnel inside this hospital that goes over to that hospital over there. So it's all connected. I finished up my doctor's appointment, and he upped my morphine by 10%. And also I go back on December the 16th for surgery refill, and he's going to be adding a different medication in with it. It's a medication that they give you during surgery. And so what I read on it, it's going to be a very good thing. So I'm excited to try that next month and see what kind of difference that makes for me. But anyway, they are so nice there at that place, and I did give the receptionist a pen, and she loved it. She loved it. She thought it was very pretty. I don't know if I already said that. I might have. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I said anything earlier, so I can't remember what I did say. I'm sorry. But we are looking for Hobby Lobby in Bossier. I've never been to this Hobby Lobby. I've been to one in Shreveport, but never been to one in Bossier. So we're just driving down here looking. Big Daddy had pulled it up and said, oh, that'll be easy to find. And so we're driving to it. I don't know if I've ever been down this road. So we're just looking and seeing what is here. How are you? That painting is so pretty, and it goes right along with making bracelets. I don't know if you can see that she has, or the arms have 3 bracelets on each arm. That is so cute. 50% off. Yeah. That is gorgeous. I picked it up and can't put it back now.
Have available soft spins for the back wall of art with the ladder, please. Available soft spins for the back wall of art with the ladder.
I just happened to see that down there and I thought that is so cool. Because it goes right along with, you know, what I like. But I saw something over here too. I love these animals. The donkey sitting in a chair reading a book. Is that hilarious or what? That is awesome. And then there's a zebra in a bathtub. And a goat and a pig up here. So I wanted to come in here and look at my Hobby Lobby. In the bead section, there's lots of empty holes that have been, you know, sold out. And so I wanted to look here and see just if they have any different ones from my store. I'm sure they probably do. I don't know exactly where they are in the store, so I'm trying to find them. Maybe down this hall. No. Yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna look right here. Excuse me.
Code 1 for custom framing. Code 1 for custom framing.
Okay. Park it on the side. I also wanted to look and see if they had any different felt eyes, but they had the same that my store has. And look, there's some felt glue. $5.99. Okay, so let me just look real quick. Big Daddy is not feeling well. He wouldn't want me to say this, but pray for that hard-headed man. When I went in, he dropped me off and I went on in the doctor's office, and they called me back before he ever came up, and he just didn't ever come to the back. When I came out the door into the waiting room, when I looked at him, my heart sank. He looked horrible. He looked like he had done passed out a few times. I mean, he looked really, really bad. And so I was fixing to like grab him, ask her if she got any juice or anything like that, because it really was freaking me out a little bit. And he said, I'll be okay, I got something in the car. And whatever he said, he had went into diabetic, whatever, I don't know. But anyway, it's because he hadn't ate. But let me just tell you, there's plenty of stuff in his office that he could have ate something today. He did not have to do that. You know, it's like that saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I can't make him drink juice or eat a snack or fruit cups or whatever else it is. I can't make him. I provide it for him, but I can't physically put it in his mouth and help him chew it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's aggravating. I got a little mad at him. But we got to the car and got situated. He was able to eat a little something that he had in his lunch bag. And I had some sweet tea, so he drank some of that. And then we sat there for a minute until he felt like he could drive. And then we made it over to a restaurant and got something to eat. And I was fussing at him. He's like, I'm a grown man. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Obviously you do. Obviously he does, but I ain't gonna keep harping on him. He's, like he said, he's a grown man. I can't make him do anything he don't want to do. I was looking at some of these beads, but I don't like the $9.99 ones because even at half off, they're still $5. I'm trying to go the cheaper route, but these sure are pretty. Look at all that sparkle. I'm all about the sparkle. Look at these. Those are $9.99 too. They got a pair of some cowboy boots in there. They're killing me with all this cuteness. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to look and see what they had here different from my store. And I do see, good God, those are pretty. But they're $10.99. Sometimes we have to bite the bullet, don't we? I don't know. I found some eagle beads to make Big Daddy an eagle keychain and an eagle pin. But he wants dark green with the eagle, but I really think the eagle will be pretty with red, white, and blue beads. Look at those basketballs. Oh, sparkly, and I'm not into sports at all. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off and just hurry because he's in the car waiting on me and I don't want him to have to wait forever on me when I know he don't feel well because of his own fault. Oh. Those are beautiful. Yeah, they're a little too pricey for me. I like to get the ones that are on the cheaper side. So, let me go. There's some gummy bears. I was looking at these dinosaurs. They have some dolphins. They have colored dinosaurs that are really cute. And then they have some earth tone dinosaurs. And then they have some ponies. Let me see, are those really beads? Yeah. Those are funny. I bet kids would like those though. They're unicorns or just horses. I can't really tell. But they're in my budget. So I'm going to get them. Alright guys, let me turn this off and look for a minute. Hey friends, so we made it home, but let me just tell you, after I left out of Hobby Lobby, we got in the car and we just headed home. I was so sick. I threw up all the way home. It was horrible. It was miserable. Oh my goodness. I just couldn't stop throwing up. Thankfully, I always have the plastic emesis bags in my purse. I always have one in my purse. But it was dark in the car, right? And so we had just emptied a Sonic glass from that morning, and the styrofoam glass was sitting in the back floorboard empty. And so I kind of felt back there and tried to find it and couldn't find it. I couldn't get my hand on it. And then I was like, okay, let me look in my bag. And I was just looking all in my bag in the pitch black dark, trying to find a baggie, emesis bag. I finally found one, and it's a good thing I got it when I got it, because I just started throwing up, and I threw up and threw up. I was a little queasy in the morning time before we left. I didn't feel right. I didn't feel good. And if it had been a local appointment, I would have rescheduled it. But since it was out of town, it was in Shreveport, and they had already rescheduled it from Friday to Wednesday. I was like, let me push forward. Let me just make myself go, even though I didn't feel like going. But I did. And I was okay once we got going and doing. But then on the way home, it just hit me again. And like I said, I threw up all the way home. Even after we got home, I was still sick. I just got cleaned up, got my pajamas on, and got in my chair. And then Big Daddy went on to bed early too. And he had ate and everything before he went to bed. He was good. But then he got up at 4 this morning. His blood sugar dropped again. So I told him, you need to make an appointment with your doctor and go. But he's hard-headed. He's so hard-headed. I can't make him go. All I can do is, and he don't want anybody nagging him, so I try not to nag. I just say, something about he could make an appointment, or why don't you try to call and make an appointment? Anyway, he said he's a grown man. He don't need nobody telling him what to do. So, whatever, but you're hurting yourself. So anyway, I don't nag him. I really don't, because he does not like that. He cannot stand somebody to nag. And I'm not a nagger, thankfully. But anyway, and I was going to show y'all what I did get in Hobby Lobby. I just picked up a few things. I was looking for beads that they have that my store doesn't have. And so they had these dinosaurs, and they're so cute. There's a pink one and a turquoise one right there that looks just like this dinosaur. And so I just love that there's a dinosaur in there that looks like her. Well, this is Fred in pink. But anyway, I just love that. And we don't have a store where there's a white one too. And the turquoise and a pink. There's an orange one. There's different types of dinosaurs in here. And I used to know the dinosaur names. I know that's supposed to be a T-Rex. But I used to know the dinosaur names because Elijah was all into dinosaurs when he was a little toddler. And he would set up museums. And he would even we would make salt dough. And he would do the foot impressions of his rubber dinosaurs and make fossils. He always had so much fun learning, but he would make a museum, and then we would have to tour his museum, and he would tell us all about the dinosaurs. He was a tour guide. Anyway, these reminded me of him a lot, but I don't think he wants a dinosaur bracelet. But my friend Sandy's little granddaughter. She's 8 years old, and she is all about dinosaurs and Minecraft. So I was going to make her a Minecraft bracelet. And then I saw, and I am going to make her a Minecraft bracelet, but I saw these and I thought, oh, she'll love that too. So I'm going to make her dinosaur bracelets also. So she'll like that. And I did get these silicone rubber balls. They can be used with these because the colors kind of match up, or they can be used with something else. But I needed them anyway, so I got these rubber balls, silicone balls. And then they had these little horses. I think they're horses and not unicorns. Let me look. Yeah, I think they're just horses. And so they're kind of small, but they're cute. And so I thought, well, let me just see what I can do with those and bracelets and stuff for little ones who like horses. So that'll be cute. And then they had these marbled, you know, I think I might have saw these at my store weeks ago, but then they probably sold out of them. But they had these marbled looking pony beads. They're all kind of marbled. They're not solid color. Like the blue one is kind of blue and white marbled together. And same with all of them. They all have like some white in them and such. They're not solid colors. So I got those because those are different, pretty and different. And then I went around to the other side where they had the strings of beads, and I just got these frogs because they're super cute, and why not? They're adorable. And so they have a green ball and 2 black balls in between each one. So those could go into, you know, a project, a bracelet or something. But these are cute little spacers there. And I like those. Anyway, that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. I was trying to hurry in there because Big Daddy was in the car, and you know, I didn't know how he was doing, and I was kind of worried about him, so I did try to hurry in there. I did pick up some those little pull pamphlets that hang off the shelves in Hobby Lobby. I picked up a few of those. This one is about felt, different things to do with felt. And so I thought, that's interesting. I'll get that and look at it. The butterfly is cute. Social butterflies, huh? Made out into some garland. That's really cute. I like that. And then there's some fruits. They have one that says, never felt better. And so, anyway, I just picked these up. I thought, well, it'd be inspiration and give me some ideas. I really like that. Those are cute. I like those. And the little felt houses up there, too. Felt like home. That's what it says up here. And heartfelt. Let's see what's on the inside. All the banners and a plant and pillow, a lampshade, lots of cool stuff. Let's see what was on the back. Oh, little keychains, I guess, or no, cord holder things. Yeah. All right, and then there was 2 more. Felt ideas, the awards. That's really cute. I used to make different awards back when we were over a Cub Scout group way back then. But I would make my awards like that, kind of out of ribbon. But those are cute. Oh, a little matching game. That's a cute little handmade game. The spinner thing is cute. The pizza. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, letters. Felt letters. Oh, look at these adorable fruit slices, but they have a zipper in them. And they're a little zipper bag. Cute. Oh, this is a little all in one place, and a place to put all the little important things you might need. That would be great for school-aged children. And then there was one more. Felt in bloom. So it's these roses and different flowers made of felt. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. Somebody put a lot of work into that. Oh, I guess it's showing. Maybe it's showing process of making them. I'm not sure. I didn't read it. I was just looking at pictures. And then some more flowers on a wall hanging. And then like a little bouquet. So cute. People are so creative. It's one of the things I missed about getting to go walk through the fair this year. I love to see all our local people's creativity. You know, they're so creative, and I missed that this year, not getting to walk through and see everybody's creations. But anyway, guys, Big Daddy's getting ready for work, and I did throw a few extra things in his lunch bag a little bit ago. And that's the best I can do. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But I really do like these dinosaurs beads. Those are really cute. And I'm going to make some bracelets with these. And, you know, boys and girls will love these. They will. So that'll be cute. Fun bracelets. Oh, there's a dark pink and a light pink of the dinosaur, the little T-Rex that looks like Fred. I like that. That's so cute. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to let you all get going. I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to take it easy today. I still don't feel 100% from, you know, being sick all yesterday evening. Being sick all the way home, and then even after we got home for a little bit, I was still sick, and finally got cleaned up in pajamas on and got in my chair, and I went right to sleep and slept for a little bit. But I'm gonna try to get some more sleep because I didn't sleep very long. I woke up at 2 a.m. I've been up since 2, so. And I was glad I was up for when Big Daddy got up at 4 and his blood sugar was dropping. So anyway, yeah. I hope you all have a great day. And remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet or play with some beads or knit, diamond painting, loom knit, all those fun things. Whatever it is that is your hobby and that keeps you happy and sane. Some days it's just yarn keeps me sane or beads keep me sane. Some days you just don't know. You just need something to take your mind off everything else going on. But I appreciate you all so very much, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, friends.